36 unforced errors to like your 10-9 double faults. Do you think she kind of gave a lot of the match to you? That she was, it would have been a tougher match if it was if she didn't make all those errors?
No, I felt like, I was playing good tennis. I felt like, I was playing well out there. I made her do those errors, and I'm really happy to be through and that I won this match.
In what ways is your game different this year than it was last year?
Well, I definitely think I've improved a lot, not only physically, but also I believe in myself more. I believe I can do it, and also I think I can mix up my game a little bit more than I could last year.
Did you go out there today knowing you would win or you could win?
I was going out there and I knew I could win, but I knew it was going to be tough, and I knew that I had to fight for every point, and I knew that she wasn't going to go away. I knew that she was going to hang in there and keep fighting till the end.
You had, I think they said a 29-shot rally. You like that type of tennis, just slugging it out back and forth?
Definitely. I think that's great tennis when there's good rallies. I think it's good for the crowd as well, and it just feels great, when you feel like you're hitting the ball right, it's in the middle of your racket, and the ball does whatever you want it to do.
Your next opponent is either 5'2" or 5'3", depending on who you believe. How old were you when you were 5'2"?
Wow, that's a tough question. I don't know. I think I wasn't that big, before. I think I started growing when I was maybe 16. Then I really started growing a lot, and I don't know. Everyone is different, and everyone has their strengths, their weaknesses, and someone is short, someone is tall, and I think it really doesn't matter when you're on court.
How would you describe what your strategy was today?
Well, my strategy was definitely, I knew that I had to be ready for the first ball. I knew that she was going to try to attack me from the beginning, and I knew that she was trying to be aggressive. So for me, it was important to keep as many balls in the court, but still, try to move her around and try to dictate as well.
You seem like, Caroline, you seem to hit a lot of balls into the center of the court. I mean, you weren't really going for lines that often. That's part of that strategy of prolonging points.
Well, no, I mean, it was really windy out there today, so from one side it was easier to dictate than from the other side, and, I was doing whatever I felt like was working out for me, so I had some feelings, and I was going for those shots I felt like I could go for.
Caroline, there was at one point when you came to net and fell down on your back and let out a big smile and the crowd cheered. What was going through your head when the crowd reacted like that?
Well, I was, at first I was like, okay, I should have hit that first shot better, but then I was like, okay, I'm at the net, and then I see her lobbing me, and I'm like, okay, I have to go back. And then I fall on my butt, and I'm like, okay. Well, tough luck, I lost this point. And then I look back, and I couldn't see whether it was in or out, and then I look at the linesman, and I see it's out, and I was like, okay. I was pretty lucky, and I thought it was quite funny too.
Last year, tennis fans knew who you were, but compared to Maria Sharapova was a household name, nobody really knew Caroline Wozniacki. Now that you've beaten this household name, do you find more endorsements? Do you find less privacy? I'm just kind of curious how your life has changed in the last year.
Well, I'm still the same person. I'm playing better tennis than I was before, and I don't know, my life is changing in the way that I believe in myself. I know when I go on court, I know I have the possibility to win against every player out there, and for me, the tennis is the most important at the moment, and everything off the court, it's just a plus.
But I'm saying, you have more big name corporations calling you. You find that you're recognized more on the street. That there's a little bit of loss of privacy that you enjoy.
Well, definitely. Before in Denmark, of course, everyone knows who I am. But now, just walking around the city yesterday, a lot of people knew who I was, and going into the shops, very helpful, nice people, So definitely, more people know who I am now.
Caroline, do you think this is a match you would have won 1 year ago?
It's a tough question. I definitely believe that I am playing better now than I was a year ago, and I'm just happy that I won today.
When athletes in any sport reach a sort of a peak, they have a confidence that like nothing can stop them. Have you reached that, where you're in a zone at all?
Well, I definitely feel I'm playing good tennis, and I've been playing well the last month or so, and have had some great tournaments. I feel like everything is possible, but I still feel like I go out there and I need to fight for every point because nothing comes easy.
Would anything but a title at this point be a disappointment?
I never looking ahead. I never look at disappointments or what's going to make me happier. I just take one match at a time, and the next match is important for me.
Caroline, one of your guests in the players' box was Wojtek Fibak, the best Polish player from 70s and 80s. Did you have a chance to talk with him after the match?
No, I haven't talked actually to almost anyone after the match, but I know Wojtek Fibak really well. Also, he lives in Monaco at the moment, so yeah, we've gone to dinner with him quite a few times, and he's a nice guy.
How does this compare to the last time you played against Maria, this match?
When was the last time I played her?
2 years ago.
2008.
Where was it?
I think it was Rome.
Rome, wasn't it there where I was up, I think 5-1, and then I lost the set 7-5? Yeah, it's 2 years ago. It's a long time already, so it's tough to compare those matches. I just knew that she was a tough opponent, and that I had to go out there and play my best.
What does it say to you about your mental toughness in tough conditions and against a player who is known so widely for her mental toughness that you made it through?
I think I'm a really tough player. I never give up. Doesn't matter what the score is, and I think that makes me tough to beat as well. I think that's one of my strengths.
How important is to look good on the court for you?
Well, I'm so lucky that I'm the face of Adidas and Stella McCartney, and I have my own special line that no one else is wearing, and I think that's really nice. And for me, it's important to feel good on court, and of course to look good. Then I can focus on my tennis at 100%.
Last question, please.
Caroline, in this case, don't you think it's a bit short, your dress? It's very attractive. Definitely a bit short.
I think it's nice, and I definitely, I'm sure that I'll get a lot of male fans now.
Thanks very much. Thank you.